50 years ago, Dubai was just a little village in the middle of the desert. Now it's considered the most luxurious city in all of the Middle East. Dubai, like the other UAIC cities, rose from the sands to become affluent on the backs of oil. But how did this happen? Oil production propelled the United Arab Emirates into the first world, and millions of dollars flowed into Dubai, making it one of the largest cities in the Middle East. However, today, Dubai only makes 5% of its revenue from oil because its reserves aren't nearly as lucrative as some of its UAE neighbors. Dubai's primary industries, which include commerce, real estate, and tourism, provide the city with a majority of its annual income. Since the United Arab Emirates, the UAE, can no longer rely on oil production alone, the economic and cultural center of the country has shifted to the city of Dubai. However, this transition has not slowed the rapid expansion of this incredibly wealthy city, which is expanding both horizontally in terms of population and vertically in terms of height. The Burj Khalifa Tower, standing over a half a mile into the air and is so tall that its upper stories can shake by a few feet in the wind. The builders of the Burj Khalifa took this into account, and the skyscraper was constructed so that the sway is too subtle to be detected by the vestibular system in the inner ear, which is responsible for maintaining balance in the absence of external disturbances. The Burj Al Arab is a stunning five-star hotel that sits hundreds of feet above the ground in a building known as the Al Arab, the world's fifth largest hotel due to its unusual shape. At 56 stories, the Burj Al Arab is officially classified as a five-star hotel, but some have given it the highest remark of 7 stars. Since there is no universally accepted standard for rating luxury hotels, whether or not the Al Arab deserves its disputed 7-star designation is moot. Regardless of the rating, a night in the Al Arab's royal suite would set you back slightly more than $24,000. Burj Al Interior Arabs is covered in a way about 70,000 square meters of 24-karat gold leaf, but nothing can compare to the breathtaking panoramas of the pristine city and the picture-perfect golf courses, nor to the extremely tall buildings that Dubai has constructed. They're even building artificial islands in the Persian Gulf. There are few examples of such grandiose schemes as the Palm Islands and the World Islands, both of which required substantial financial investment to realize their visions. To put that into perspective, the 94 million cubic meters of sand used in the creation of the Palm Islands cost $12 billion. The World Island project required 321 million cubic meters of sand. Now, if you could edit in 9 Empire State Buildings, you'd have enough sand to fill the entire building. This added an additional $15 billion to the cost of the man-made islands in Dubai. Still, I appreciated my time on the Palm Islands. As I've stated before, nothing scrubs like the warm water of the Persian Gulf. But enough of the artificial islands, eh? The police force in Dubai is a perfect example of how luxury is used to attract visitors. The police in Dubai drive supercars such as the Ferrari FF, which retails for about $500,000, the Lamborghini Aventador, which retails for about $400,000, and my personal favorite, the Aston Martin 177, which retails for a modest $1.79 million. Trust me when I say that if you want to feel like James Bond, there's nothing better than driving an Aston Martin 177. Using these spectacular cars is just Dubai being Dubai. But hey, Dubai is the 8th safest city in the world. Of course, the UAE in general has rather strict laws due to the Islamic constitutional monarchies that operate the emirate government, and Sharia laws exist in Dubai. So if you're into luxury cars, definitely check out the bourgeois police for a taste of the local culture. It is estimated that just 15% of Dubai's population is made up of native Emiratis, while the remaining 85% are foreign nationals. About half of the population consists of the workers who are busy constructing hundreds of skyscrapers, which makes some sense when you think about the whole crane situation. Most of these workers are from India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Now this brings us to the less desirable aspect of Dubai. The class divide is quite big, and many of the immigrant workers live and work in less than ideal conditions, while Emiratis and upper-class foreigners earn extremely attractive salaries there. As a result of the sport's dark history in the past, children were forced to ride the camels, which led to human trafficking in less developed parts of the Middle East. Dubai has begun using robots as jockeys. The sport is on par with American football in the United States. A monkey was riding the camel that cost me $500,000, but let's not talk about that. Dubai plans to construct a climate controlled area of the city that spans 4.3 miles. This was also announced when Dubai's ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum unveiled plans for the Mall of the World, a 48 million square foot mall of the world. This enormous building will be more than triple Monaco's current land area. When you consider that Dubai regularly experiences temperatures of 115 degrees Fahrenheit, the idea begins to make sense. However, the idea starts to make less sense when you consider the cost. The cost, which is $20 billion. The dome has 100 hotels and service departments totaling 20 million square feet. Due to the speed at which Dubai has been growing, it never developed a standard address system. In fact, until 2015, instead of an address line on a mailing label, there was a space where residents could draw a map or write out specific instructions. Thankfully, they have established 10-digit numbers that serve as addresses, and I'm sure it's a whole lot easier to be a delivery driver in Dubai nowadays. So that's Dubai for you. Oh, and I completely forgot to give you the reason this city attracts wealthy people. Residents of Dubai don't send an ounce of their paycheck to the government, which means there is no income tax. Can you imagine getting to keep everything you worked for? That's all I've got for you today. Like and subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss a video. Make sure you're always trying to be the lap of luxury, not in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as always. I'm Mr. Luxury. Peep, 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 doodly doo.